Are you the one who starts the best conversations on Facebook, WhatsApp, or in the group chat? If so, this is the podcast for you. Hi, I'm Eva.
And I'm Don, and welcome to Chat and Bother. This is a 15-minute podcast where we start conversations and you and your circle finish them. So go ahead and share this episode with a friend or family member so they can listen to it and you can talk about it together.
Good morning.
And good morning.
So today is the day that the Powerball is $1.55 billion.
With a B.
With a B. That's how much the Powerball is. And the drawing is today.
Well, you didn't tell me. I would have got a ticket.
I mean, you still have time. You can get a ticket and we can be billionaires. The chances of anyone who's listening to this podcast becoming a billionaire, including us, it's very slim.
There are the chance of getting hit by lightning twice in the same day or something.
It's probably even less than that. It's probably less. But still, we can talk about what you would do if you had that kind of money. Now, the conversation started because Jay-Z had been on a podcast or one of those little video podcast type things. Here is what he said. Okay, I'll just let you hear what he said first, and then we'll get your take on it. Okay? All right, here we go.
All right, I'm holding my breath here.
You know what I mean? Like you'll have people that where you come from, if you behave in a certain manner, it's not accustomed to where they are, right? Some people haven't evolved past 16. They still stuck in that place. You evolving every year. Mm-hmm. So that may be a threat to them. They can't act it funny because blah, blah, blah. You have to navigate that. You have cousins. You got to go home for Thanksgiving and people are talking to you like Kevin Hart. And you going home for solace. You want family.
You're going home for peace of mind.
You're going home for peace of mind.
They don't give you that.
And your cousins in your grandma's living room saying, "Yo, man, I got this play. I want to. If you just give me, you know what I mean? 4,800, I could make you $2 million." You like it don't work like that, family. You got to explain to him like life isn't like that. Money isn't free, and no one's given opportunities. If it sounds too good to be true, it's really. And then he like, "Oh, you don't believe in my dreams."
Okay. So every few months that clip resurfaces on Twitter and people get real mad. Like Jay-Z is worth $2.5 billion, a full billion more than the jackpot right now. Okay. So he's worth $2 billion. He wouldn't give his cousin $4,800 if he asked for it. They said that if that would be the equivalent of somebody who made $50,000 a year being asked to give one dime or something like that to somebody. Okay. No, it's not. But that's a, even though it's money to money, I feel like that's still a false equivalency. So, people are like really upset that he wouldn't give out $5,000 when he's worth all that money. So let's say that you play the numbers and you are now worth $1.55 billion. Even after taxes, you still worth a good close to $1 billion. And somebody asks you for $5,000 to start a business or do whatever they want to do. Are you Jay-Z or are you the rest of Twitter? How do you react to that? Now, don't forget, they said they're going to turn $5,000 into $1 million. Now, don't forget that. That's how they approach you.
That's the problem. It's not that they just need some money to get by. It's the fact that they're trying to sell you on a dream that has no business merit. That's the problem.
Now, they only need $5,000 to do this play now. I don't know what lights they're going to turn on or what hall they're going to rent for $5,000, but that's all they need to turn it into $1 million.
The ask is the problem. They're coming with incomplete plans and approaching people who are trying to flip a dollar. And so basically what I'm putting words in Jay-Z's mouth here. The concern here is, can I do more to flip that dollar than Lil Skizzy over here?
Than Cousin Ray Ray can do. If I give Cousin Ray Ray $5,000 or I give this grant to somebody, which one is going to be more productive? Is that what you're thinking?
Yeah, that's exactly where my mind is. Like, if somebody comes to me with a well thought out plan, to me, it's about the hustle gene. If I see that hustle gene in somebody, if I believe that they have thought this thing out and I have it to offer, then that's one thing. But if I don't believe that they have thought this through more than they've thought through what they're going to spend it on, because that's the real issue. They're going to spend it on a night at the moat and
I mean,
Smokey
I'm
the
not going to say
Bandit.
that. I don't know what they would spend it on. I don't want to put,
I'm
that
just
in
I'm just saying
the
I'm just
the
saying that there are some of them what's going to happen with it.
yeah, but
There's some
there's some
there's some
people.
that just don't have a good plan. And that's to
Yes,
me
and
the
and
problem.
I don't want to paint with a wide brush and say, oh, just because they haven't done anything yet, that
No, that's a
I
good point.
might
That's a good
not
point.
be the person. Yeah, and I don't want to say, yeah, they're going to drink it or they're going to smoke it or they're going to, because here's the thing. If I have it to give to you and I don't mind it just blowing away into the air, I don't care what you do with it. If I have it to
Right.
give and it's on my heart to give it, I'm gonna give it to you. I don't need no business plan. Because at the end of the day, like you said, it's about the hustle gene. And if you have watched me, like a Jay Z or somebody who didn't win the lottery, but somebody who worked and they hustled and they, made good business decisions and stuff like that. If you're coming to me once I've gotten to $1 billion, that hustle gene was not there. You should have seen me.
Right.
You have a front, if you're my cousin, you have a front row view of what I did, how I
Seriously.
did it. You have my number. You had the opportunity to help me get to $1 billion. But if I'm coming home to relax at Thanksgiving, I will give you $5,000 of hush money to just leave me alone and stop bothering me. Okay, just don't
Leave
come
me alone
back.
and hand me some of that peak key lime pie.
Right.
That's
I'll
what I
give you
need.
$5,000 to get me another plate if you will just not say anything else to me, because that's what I'm thinking. Same thing you're thinking. If there is a hustle gene in there, you saw me work and you're either going to emulate that, you're going to come
Yeah.
alongside me, or you're going to help me. I don't want to see you at the end of the day when I have, because the lottery, I ain't worked for that. I mean, I may have gone online, or because now you don't even have to go to the store to get the ticket. Okay, so if $1 billion lands in my lap today, I can't say, well, you know how hard I work for this. Don't come looking. I mean, I'm gonna give you my 5,000. Leave me alone, money. But if I have been working like he has worked for the past
I
20
don't know
plus
though.
years, no, you gonna give that. I'm gonna tell you to give them that money. Please give them the money because I don't want to hear the plan.
Okay. Here's the problem with that. You gonna set a precedent, and then you got a line of people waiting.
Oh, you can
Oh, I
wait
saw
because
you get
Thanksgiving ain't but
you
so
gave
long.
you gave JoJo 5,000.
Yeah,
Man,
you should have
remember
came to
that time? Remember that
Thanksgiving.
time?
You should have
But you
came.
remember the time that
Where were
that
you?
I had your back
Grandma was
when
looking for you. Where were
they
you?
won. Yeah, see what had happened
See,
was.
what had
But
happened was
remember, I looked out for you that time where everybody else got Kool-Aid and you ain't get none, and I let you have a sip of
mm,
mine.
that was a $5,000 glass of Kool-Aid. Was it a sip? It was a $5,000 sip of Kool-Aid. See, now that's the other thing. I make it a point to try not to owe anybody anything. Not even a sip of
Yeah.
Kool-Aid. I do not want to take anything from anybody that I could reasonably get myself. I may owe you prayer. I may owe you a compliment, but I am going to try my best not to owe you no
A
money.
compliment? A
I might
compliment?
owe you that. You might tell me I'm cute, and then I need to tell you you're cute too. Okay, but that's
You in
about
arrears a compliment?
right. I might owe you a
Come on.
compliment, but I try my best not to owe anybody anything, not even a sip of Kool-Aid. And
Yeah.
I think there are very few people in my life, whether I'm a billionaire or not, who are bold enough to come to me and say, "Give me $5,000."
Let me hold.
Let me hold 5,000. Now, the people that are in my life, they wouldn't have to ask me that. That's the other thing. I don't expect
That's
that.
that's the
Ain't that
real
the
issue right
thing?
there.
I don't expect
Yeah.
anyone to come to me and ask me for anything because we all have in our heads, if we won even $1 million, let alone a billion, if we won $1 million, what we would do with it. We know the first 10%, we're going to tithe with it, right? So we're counting down.
Off rip.
Then
Off rip.
you're going to hook up your mama and your daddy and your favorite
Yep.
uncle and your aunt, right? And
Right.
then you've got your friends that held you down. You don't have to come to me and remind me about the Kool-Aid you gave me. I know who was there when I was in the struggle. I remember when I was a single parent who sent clothes for my kid. I am full. Okay. Can we talk about it?
Listen, there's a list.
There's a list. And I
There's a
don't think
list of
people,
A1s.
the
There's a list of
A1s,
day one,
and they know who they are.
and
They know who they are. They know they're going to get the phone call to say, listen, we going to Puerto Rico. Did you see me on the news? Like, they know who they are. They know they just pack a bag. They ain't got to ask me for nothing. Just pack a bag and give me your
I'm
account
just gonna
number.
wait for the call.
Right. They're just going to wait for the call. They're not going to call me. They're going to start packing and be like, oh, we've already talked about this. We know where we're going. We know what we're doing.
Right.
It's the people who don't know you like that who are the ones who are going to say, I have a business plan. My real friends don't need no business plan. I honestly do not care what you do with it. You can be that person who says, you know what, the whole thing's going up in smoke. Okay. I have no questions for you. You're going to set your kids up. You're going to set the people, like you said, your A1s up, and then, invest. You've got all these different plans, but what's your plan if that 1.5 billion lands in your lap? What's your plan?
Again, I'm taking care of God
Mhm.
with my ties off the rip, my nucleus, my
Right.
starting five,
Right.
and then my A1s, the day ones,
Right.
and then the rest of it, I will be investing. And I'm investing with the idea that there are certain people that don't really get a chance with other investors.
I like that.
Because there's some people, I know some of the smartest people I have ever seen. They don't show those smarts in a classroom or in a boardroom because they didn't get a chance. I think there's so many of them that have leadership skills, minds for business that just they have not been unleashed. In some cases, in a legal sense, but in other cases.
But I mean, some people, it's like he said, they haven't gotten past a certain point because of the environment that they're in.
Right.
And I can understand being leery of them getting that kind of money and getting themselves into trouble. Like, am I doing a disservice by just handing somebody money without the structure or the education or knowing that their mindset is ready for that kind of infusion of cash? So I like the idea of investing in communities and investing in education for people because they have these brilliant minds and they really just need to be directed to something legal and safe and productive. And sometimes it just takes meeting the right person, being in the right environment, and $5,000 ain't always going to get you out. Now, let's see what some of the other people on X, formerly known as Twitter, had to say. One person said, here's the tea about giving family money all willy-nilly. They're not going to go and change their lives with it. So somebody else said, that's the bottom line. Nothing will change. Those who know, know. And it's heartbreaking that the sacrifice you made didn't truly make a dent at all. It's very rare that a family member is actually dead serious about investment. Very rarely do they actually have the plan written out. You said that. Information to show. You also said that. Or anything that shows things are in motion regardless of your help. Okay? You said that.
Hustle.
You
They gotta show me the hustle.
You
Look,
said
I
that.
told all of the kids from day one, I don't care if you win or lose, but you have to hustle. That's the one thing you can control is your attitude, your preparation, your effort. And if I see that, I am happy. The things that they're talking about right there are the exact same things when it comes to business. Have you prepared? Have you put effort in? Are you showing the right attitude towards it? It's one thing for an opportunity to fall into your lap, but are you ready for it?
Yeah, what's the saying? You better stay ready so you don't have to get ready. When you find yourself at Thanksgiving with Jay-Z, or, I mean, if you are fortunate enough that Jay-Z is your cousin and he still shows up for Thanksgiving, that's one thing. That's an opportunity right there. You better be ready. If you end up at Thanksgiving with us when we become 1.55 billionaires. You know what I'm saying? When we go ahead and
With a
hit this
B.
number,
With a B, people.
billions
Okay.
with a B. When we hit that number, go ahead and have your business plan prepared. Not for me, because I'll give you $5,000 for a plate. I done told you that. I'll give you $5,000 to stop talking to me. But
Nah.
your cousin
I'll give
Don.
you some go away money, but I'm
Oh,
not
you
gonna give you the 5,000.
so if you're going to your cousin Don, I'm gonna need you to go ahead and have your spreadsheets together, a whiteboard if possible. And how many slides do they need, Don? How many slides will they need to get the coins?
I just need 6.
6
6 to 7,
slides in the
maybe.
deck? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, guess who's the favorite cousin now? People gonna be making me plates. People gonna be making me plates. You gets nothing.
That's
Imagine
all right.
that.
That's all right.
Imagine that.
But
You're gonna be sitting over in
your
the
return
corner.
on investment.
Oh, this is not an investment. Actually, my return is my peace. And my peace is invaluable. Go
Listen, I
away.
need my piece of pie. Go away and give me my piece of pie.
Give me my piece of chicken and go away. Y'all, we got to go to work.
I am going to enjoy going to work thinking about how I'm going to make this new billion. Okay.
Listen, I'm going to be sitting here watching those numbers turn in that basket. I need my billion with a B to come up. I need to come up so I can give my $5,000 go away money.
Why you don't got no billionaire cousins we can go to Thanksgiving to?
Listen here, if I have billionaire cousins, they're not saying nothing. I feel like I might have one. I might have one. But they know how many business ideas come out this house. They do not want you rolling up with that whiteboard talking about, hey, cuz.
Hey, listen, I got decks on top of decks on top of decks. You a fintech? Okay, I got you.
Well, you know, our kids love to pitch. They just finished pitching. Our kids don't dance for you at Thanksgiving. They're not putting on no show. They are pulling up the slide deck and pitching for some coins. I gotta go to work.
And I gotta go to work.
Thank y'all for hanging out with us. Please let us know if you win. Sorry, wait. Let us know if you have an opinion.
If you ball, you get to call.
Yes, you know my number. But let us know if you have an opinion on this. If you had $1 million or $1 billion with a B, would you give up that $5,000 as go away money? Or would you say, hey, I'm gonna need that presentation and that slide deck and that whiteboard? All right? We'll see you later. Bye.
All right, bye.
Thank you for joining us for Chat and Bother. Go ahead and like our Facebook page and share this episode with people that you want to chat with or just feel like bothering, or both. Visit our website, chatandbother.com, for our episode guide and other ways to connect with us. Take care.